Around Halloween when I was 11, I went to a haunted trail with some friends of mine from karate. Place was your standard higher-end haunted trail, you know the kind, with a heated ticket booth, concession stands, and a fire pit where the performers could take their breaks, as well as people who were cold standing in line. The guy introducing us to the trail told us up front the actors in the trail wouldn't touch us, and would even be fired if they were caught doing so. So we entered the first part of the trail. It's the kind where there's themed structures or areas, with few winding paths through the woods leading between them. The paths were lit with red Christmas lights and had chains laying on the ground, so they weren't really employees on the trails, just the themed zones at the beginning and ends of the trails. The longest trail through the woods was the one that led from the clown section to the part that had a bunch of people with chainsaws towards the end. Something that's important to know about this place is that it was very professional looking. All the costumes and props could have been props in AHS or Saw or something. The clowns all wore old-timey looking costumes that were authentic looking and professionally aged. Plus, they all wore makeup, not masks. A few dozen yards after leaving the clown house, a clown wearing a shitty polyester costume and rubber mask that couldn't have cost $20 walked out of the woods toward the trail. The fake bloodstains on his costume looked like ketchup, not the dark red stuff that stained the other clown costumes. I had really long platinum blonde hair at the time. See my post on our Blunder Years for a shorter version of it about a year earlier than this. So this dude stumbles up to me and fucking yoinks my hair and holds it up. He pulls a very real kitchen knife, not painted to look rusty or anything, just a standard 9-inch or so knife with a dark handle, and gets his mask close to me. I could smell whiskey and cigarettes through the mask. He tells me in a thick southern accent, "You got some pretty ass hair. I think I'll take me some." He set the hand with the knife on my shoulder, and at this point, I stopped having a silent emotional breakdown and tear away from the guy, stomped on his foot and ran away. This made him drop the knife, which made a light metallic noise when it hit the ground. I heard him yell, "Fucking cunt," while I was running, and watched him slink back into the woods, away from the trail, from a safe distance. Never heard anything more from him. When I was little, I just assumed he was a worker that didn't quite understand the rules. But as I got older, I realized two things. One, his shitty costume and the real knife wouldn't be allowed in the haunted house. Two, with a better understanding of the area around the haunted trail, I realized that there was a trailer park known for drunk redneck antics and meth dealers in the direction he came from and returned to. I really don't think he was supposed to be there,